I'm Matt Dixon, and welcome to the Purple Patch podcast. The mission of Purple Patch is to empower and educate every human being to reach their athletic potential. Through the lens of athletic potential, you reach your human potential. The purpose of this podcast is to help time-starved people everywhere integrate sport into life. And welcome to the Purple Patch podcast. As ever, your host, Matt Dixon. And today, well, I won't keep you long. This is a special short bulletin edition of the show. You see, in this show, the Purple Patch podcast, I talk a lot about performance, whether we're talking about results in sport, and obviously we talk about our DNA a lot, which is triathlon, or whether it's about how you can show up and perform better in the workplace, or developing a platform of health and performance across all aspects of life. And we do all we can do to address the topics that are pertinent for as many of the listeners as possible, go across the areas and try and dig as deep as we can so that you can improve in whatever is important to you. But often I wish that I could go deeper. I wish I could share more about our methodologies and how we've leveraged so much success for the Purple Patch athletes. I also really enjoy some of the live interaction that occurs, that I could actually answer your questions on the fly that you might have as you listen. It's tough to do on a show like this after all, it's broadcast rather than obviously communication. And that's why occasionally we double down. We love to host performance webinars. And today I just want to take this opportunity to tell you about a free performance webinar that we are hosting next week. It's absolutely free, August the 23rd. It's at 9 a.m. Pacific. Now, if you can't attend live, don't worry, you can still register and we're going to send you the recording afterwards. But if you can attend live, there's going to be a really thorough Q&A at the end so that you can ask me any question that you might have around the topic. The question is, what is the topic? Well, this topic is all for the triathletes this time, or perhaps the triathlon wannabes. If you are interested and you would love to go and do an Ironman or a half Ironman, but you think, is that really possible? Could I really do that? Or maybe you've been trying to do it before and you've had some struggles, or you just like to take your performance to the next level. This is absolutely the bullseye of our expertise at Purple Patch. And so the theme of it is how to absolutely nail your Ironman or half Ironman performance in a time-starved life. In other words, integrating and being able to commit no more than around 8 to 12 hours a week to the sport, and some of the tools and strategies that we've employed to integrate that hours into your life so that not only can you go on and be successful, either getting across the finish line, taking your performance to the next level, even qualifying to the World Championships, but also amplifying your health, how you show up in broader life. It's very, very strong. I want you to conquer your race as a time-starved athlete. So many people think that they're too busy, or ultimately make the mistake of throwing hours at the problem at the detriment of the rest of life. And we don't want that. Over the course of the years, we've had tremendous success. I go on about it, but we have qualified more than 1,500 athletes to World Championship events, and the vast majority of those athletes have been time-starved. In fact, our amateur athletes that have won the World Championship, gone to the famed Hawaii Ironman and World Championship and actually won their age group or won the overall amateur title, almost all of them happen to be C-level executives as well. And that's pretty amazing. These people that have really busy, time-starved life under a lot of pressure and demands are also able to perform at the highest level. And I believe that you can too. And so how do you get the best ROI on your training? We talk about it a lot in this show, but we're going to dedicate a whole hour where I'm going to peel back the curtain, give you some strategies, talk about how we set up training, and hopefully give you a blueprint that you can go and deploy yourself. And then at the end of the session, we're going to have a really thorough Q&A. So get your questions lined up because you're going to be able to ask me anything you want. It's absolutely free. Alrighty, it's August the 23rd. It's at 9 a.m. Pacific. And as I say, if you can't attend live, that's absolutely fine as well. We'll send you the recording. And then afterwards, we're going to send you a blueprint so that you can get a lot of the education in a written format, digital obviously, as we go from there. Here's the web link in case you're listening and you can't go to the show notes. It's go.purplepatchfitness.com/Ironman training. go.purplepatchfitness.com/Ironman training. Now, Barry's going to pop that into the show notes for you. And so you can just head to the show notes and link it through. And I will say, absolutely feel free to attend. But if you could as well, I'd love it if you could share it on your socials and also, of course, send it to any friends or associates that you think might benefit from the Purple Patch methodology. I'm looking forward to spending an hour with you in about a week's time. And I wish you the best of luck and have a great week. And of course, next Wednesday, we'll be back with the regular programming, which is a cracking show, by the way, so don't miss that. Thanks a lot for your time, and we'll see you soon. Bye.